This time I'm using two AIs, Dall-E Mini and Midjourney, to conjure up a whole new generation of the weirdest and wackiest Pokemon yet.
Coming to you from beautiful downtown Fortitude Valley, it's the Harry Gold Show, with your host, Harry Gold.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the program. You may already be familiar with Dall-E Mini, also now known as Crayon, spelled with an AI. Get it? Midjourney works in much the same way. Type into the box, the AI attempts to generate an image of what you've written, and hilarity ensues. The internet was using Dall-E Mini to make all sorts of nonsense, like, oh no. Or how about... I'm seeing a lot of Peter Griffin. I'm not experiencing much Joe Rogan. So close. The last AI that I used for making Pokemon was specifically tailored for just that. Midjourney and Dall-E Mini, on the other hand, have got all the aggregated insane ramblings of the internet cooped up in their addled synthetic brains. So who knows what we're gonna get. Let's start with something easy. See what it does with that. You can't rush art, I suppose. Ooh, you're kind of interesting. This is actually an exceptionally good pull. A bunch of these could work with a little tweaking. They just need a little bit of fleshing out and un-nightmaring to get them over the line. I mean, what have we got? We got like some kind of boggle-eyed chameleon. This one just kind of looks like every marsupial at once. On the other hand, let's see what Midjourney does with the same prompt. Oh no. As it completes the image, Midjourney really tends to take quite a turn. That said, I reckon I could work with that. Oh, I don't like that at all. So last time I just did the starter types, you know, let's try something a little different. God only knows what I'm looking at, but I reckon I could make a half-decent Pokemon out of at least one of them. Meanwhile, what does Midjourney have to say? It's kind of like a Who's That Pokemon, except in Who's That Pokemon I'm not normally scared to find out what the answer will be. So maybe we'll try... Oh no, that's more like it. I wish I felt half as good as that Pokemon right now. This one looks like he's just screaming his fool head off. Yeah, there's definitely some cool Pokemon to work with on this one. Huh, get it? Cool Pokemon? So we appear to have some olives. Oh no, don't look at me like that. We seem to keep finding our way back to demented bugs, but it's funny how they all kind of came out looking like they could be part of the same evolutionary line. So here's the fun part of using these AIs. We're not stuck with a predetermined list of types. We can tell it whatever we want. Well, you know, you're not wrong. I asked and they delivered. Oh, good God. The hell is that? It's got a human face. We got an obese rabbit made of moss. Some kind of beheaded rodent. Why do they all come out as dogs and rabbits? This is what happens when you try to play God, man. He does look mildly upset. Oh, now that's more like it. Running mascara, gloopy frowns. Oh, but you're the winner. I don't know what the hell that thing is, but look at those teardrop eyes. That's perfect. They said she will never ballin'. How wrong they were. I hope they brought the kosher motor oil. Make America kawaii again. I regret everything. So let's try... Oh, hello. I literally cannot make head nor tail of many of these. However, I do think some of them make a pretty good starting point. Well, it certainly has started off dark. A good sign, I'd like to think. Ah, I'm detecting a theme here. Possibly a little bit of Gengar and Haunter. It's actually not bad. Midjourney's gotten a little closer to the mark than it usually does. These things all just come out as horrendous monstrosities anyway, so I might as well just go for it. Ho ho ho! I think a generation with Elder Gods for legendaries would actually be genuinely fantastic. I was about to say those aren't that disturbing, but oh good lord, what have I done? That's more like it. Yep, those are some Pokemon that man was not meant to know. Could actually go with any of these. They're all good. Not seeing a lot of wheels within wheels, or actually, it has 4 wings and hooves. Huh, it really is biblically accurate. That's suitably spooky. That one is not fun. It looks like it would pretend to be a Pokeball on the overworld, and then when you get close it would... I'm kind of torn over whether to give it a pupil or not. With it looks more like a Pokemon, but without, definitely more disturbing. Ooh. Ooh. Good God. Look at that. How the hell did you sneak in here? You do not belong here, sir. Too bad. He's a sellout to the communists. I mean, you can tell it's him, but we're kind of missing a key component here. Last time we did a video like this, consider checking it out, link is in the description. I can't say I expected my taste in Pokemon to be so contentious. I think I sort of unwittingly Rorschach tested myself, and the comments wasted no time in asserting their diagnoses. I only like cute round Pokemon? That's ridiculous. I like all sorts of those little blighters, like Goomy and Drifloon and Applin and... I'd like to point out that these two fine fellows not only have more likes on their comments than most of my videos have, they have more likes than several of my videos have views. There were also a lot of you who liked some of the Pokemon I skipped last time. The 3 most singled out being the 4-eyed Aztec Golem, the poisonous looking algae cat, and the black and blue claw-headed thing. However, I'd like to throw a bone to everyone who thought my choices weren't cool enough. Let's just ask the AI, point blank. Cool Pokemon. If a computer says it's cool, you know it must be true. Ooh, that's more like it. Pikachu by way of Coraline. You're pretty interesting. And as always, we get progressively more distressing. We can give it the old college try. There you go. Cool enough for you? No? Then how about this? You know, if we stop right there... Oh, no, we didn't stop right there. Instead of a jelly-filled donut, it's a donut-filled jelly. What a twist! Gotta catch 'em all, Pokonoi. Monk. Still not cool enough? We'll try this on for size. Give me the best you've got. I don't know what I'm looking at, and I want to know what I'm looking at. Each and every time, this thing surprises me with just how horrendous a turn it is going to take. Well, Dall-E, you tried. Well, if that isn't cool, I don't know what is. Seriously, I don't know what is. Do I look like a guy that understands cool? So when the economy collapses because automation has put everyone out of a job, at least the god-awful postmodern artists will be just as outmoded as the rest of us. How does it look like him? I'm sure that wouldn't upset anyone, having that on your shelf at the moment. Let's try for something completely new. What are some animals they haven't made a Pokemon out of yet? There hasn't been a platypus Pokemon, right? Ooh. Midjourney is just not quite making it happen. Here we are. So in this one, Dall-E Mini is absolutely blowing Midjourney out of the water. That's super neat. The smart choice would be probably this guy. But I kind of like this guy too. That's just funky. Oh, hang on now. These are actually pretty good. A little overly saccharine, I think, but... Well, I tried. I think we're getting more capybara than Pokemon here. Or maybe we're not quite getting either. Oh, I mean, I guess that, funnily enough, does sort of look like a capybara Pokemon. What's something else that hasn't been a Pokemon yet? Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Is that a cheese fish Pokemon? Can't say that's a combo I would have thought of, but I guess I should have seen that coming. It's just cheese and Pikachu together. Oh dear. More Pikachu. Pardon me. Funny how, like, at a glance, it just look like Pokemon. You see them small, could mistake them for the real thing. I keep making the same mistake. I keep trying to combine yellow things with Pokemon, and it just keeps giving me hideous mutant Pikachus. Good lord, more fresh nightmares. They really are all freaks, aren't they? Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Banana phone. It's a Pokemon with appeal. Seeing a lot of red. It's a good start. Red. I don't think this is quite having the effect I was hoping for. Oh! Now there's an angle. Among Us is still funny, right? How many years has it been now? Well, that's probably going to keep me awake at night. It looks like some other creature wearing Pikachu's skin. It's an imposter. I can't believe Dall-E Mini actually did it. Oh no. No matter how many times I see it, deformed Pikachu unnerves me afresh. Oh, is that a cross-section with a burger for a brain? I mean, of course that's what it would do. Why would it not do that? Just don't ask it who its trainer was between 1939 and 1945. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Peak Ukrainian color scheme. Uh-oh. Midjourney has done its thing. They got the goggles, they got the, like, this one's pretty close, but do not know what's going on with this guy's face. Yep. That is Sans Undertale, hitting them with the most comical of memes. Very timely, so unbelievably dank. Alright, here's the big test. If these AIs think they're so dang smart, let's see if they can predict the future. And the future of Pokemon is... Well, that's what you can look forward to in the future of Pokemon. Excited? Well, here are the numbers so far. The spin we used last time to justify the title was seeing as the AI can't generate evolutions, if you cross off all the evolved forms, that gives you about 50 Pokemon to a generation. That's my story, and by jingo, I'm sticking to it. It's a lot of damn drawings, you know. So look forward to catching all these and more in... Let's play a game. I'll draw someone famous, and the first 3 people to guess who it is in the comments get a shout out when I tell you the answer in the next episode. For anyone who had faith that the last caricature was Kenneth Copeland, your prayers have been answered. Subari reigns supreme, coming in first. There was nothing scripted about Stone Cold Steve Austin getting second place, and mangled pronunciation aside, Romain Browndag will remain in third. Well done everyone, thanks for playing. A few furlongs south of a fairly unexceptional nose, this week's subject has lips so puckered you'd think at first blush that Willy Wonka had custom made them an everlasting warhead. Not only does this person seem to be in permanent pursuit of a kiss, but their lips are doing their darndest to cover the distance on their own, without bothering to bring the rest of the head along. Their cheeks are even more hollow than a fence post at a termite convention, and their chin is the kind you could just as easily use to exhume a body. It juts forward so far that it would almost certainly hold back anyone who attempted to meet the aforementioned permakiss with a pucker of their own. And that's how Mother Nature balances herself out. Now who could this be? If you know who that was, let us know in the comments. I'd also love to know if you had a favorite Pokemon from our new batch. But this has been the Harry Gold Show. So until next time, stay safe, and God bless.